Denver Metro Audits has holiday miracle. Christopher Denver Metro Audits. Cordova came away happy from the Records Department of the Jefferson County, Colorado, jail Friday afternoon as he received a batch of documents from previously made FOIA requests. Cordova has been seeking footage from his entire time within the Jefferson County jail, where he served his federal time for charges involving his sentencing, ignoring of official signage, and recording in a Social Security office back in 2022. The case law reaffirming recording prohibitions at government facilities, now known as the Cordova Rule, was recently used to convict auditors George, Rogue Nation, Metz, and Joshua. This is a public service, Gray, in another series of incidents at Social Security offices in Florida in 2022 and 2023. Cordova was held in the Jefferson County Jail as he was sentenced to 15 days in federal prison, and normal federal prison facilities are not set up to hold prisoners for such short terms. The YouTuber ultimately served 16 days and has threatened the federal government with a lawsuit based on the addition of being held for an extra day. The status of that announced lawsuit and what sort of compensation Cordova would be seeking is unknown at this time. Cordova put in FOIA requests for all the footage from cameras while he was being processed at the federal court before being transferred to the Jefferson County Jail, along with all footage of himself from his time in jail. He has announced that he will be producing a documentary on his time in prison for release later this year. Friday's visit was the third or fourth in Cordova's visits to the Jefferson County Records Department and was the first visit that saw the YouTuber walk away with records. His most recent visit saw Cordova rage as parts of his requests were denied due to a snafu in the system, and he recorded himself making the hour-plus drive from his home to document his rage against workers. Cordova didn't have much to rage about on Friday, as the snafu preventing the records was cleared up. He did briefly mention that the records worker mispronounced his last name, but didn't linger on it and thus didn't have one of the epic wine sessions he's been known for since getting out of prison earlier in the year. Previous visits to the records department have seen an angered Cordova call for brigading of the employees at the facility, openly giving out the names and contact details of workers while reminding his viewers that they can redress their government by contacting the workers directly. Cordova did not call for brigading of the worker who helped him on Friday, though took his name for future use in Cordova's documentary.